Well, now to the city of Pittsfield, reporting more than 160 cases since the end of October. So now the city is implementing new restrictions. 22 News State House reporter Jody Reed is live in Boston tonight after questioning the governor about the city's new restrictions.
Don, Pittsfield Mayor Linda Tyre decided that the city needed bold action to prevent community spread of the virus. And the restrictions that she put in place went well beyond the state's recommendations, which, according to Governor Baker, is okay to do. After DPH reported that 169 new cases were found in Pittsfield, local officials shut down schools and table service of any kind at restaurants. Governor Baker has been saying for months now that businesses and schools are not a major source of the virus. So I questioned him on whether local officials in Pittsfield made the right decision.
Is that the right approach, and have you been in contact with people out there?
Well, we've said many times when it comes to local conditions that if local communities believe they need to go beyond what we've put in place or put a targeted proposal in place to deal with something they consider to be an immediate problem in their community, to go ahead and do that.
Baker said that many of the governors in other states have discouraged local officials from going beyond public health guidelines, but he is not one of those governors. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Jody Reed, 22 News.
And with winter coming, outdoor dining may no longer be an option for restaurants that still have limited indoor capacity. 22 News reporter Mike Mascadrelli is live in Springfield tonight with why local restaurants have different opinions on the matter.
Yeah, there are some restaurants coming up with creative ways to maintain outdoor dining, but for others, the cost of keeping it going isn't feasible. Restaurants are still down to 50% capacity indoors during this phase 3 of Massachusetts reopening plan. Center Square Grill in East Longmeadow has had success with their outdoor patio this year, but it doesn't look the same now. They set up a heated igloo today so people can eat outside and be protected from the cold. You can also eat in their greenhouses out front, which they sanitize after every use. Owner Bill Collins said this was just a matter of giving the customers what they want.
This might be something that somebody who is a little concerned about their health would want to partake in versus dining inside. And I've already heard that a lot with the greenhouses. So, we're trying to find that balance of keeping people safe and staying in business.
But other restaurant owners don't want to have to deal with the cost of heating outdoor dining spaces. They also have safety concerns.
You got to bring propane in, and that's a functional cost. And these tents don't have a specific snow load capability, and promoting the spirit of safety, so these things don't break down on them because you got a big snowstorm. So those are the liability issues that are upon us.
For these reasons, Yee said they'll be sticking with just indoor dining and are hoping they'll be able to stay afloat with a stronger takeout business during the holidays. Working for you live in Springfield, Mike Mascadrelli, 22 News.